So do you also regularly receive your user queries on WhatsApp related to SaaS products which you sell? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello all, welcome back to Pabbly, and in this video we are going to understand how to use an AI assistant to automate customer support for SaaS products. So like you, I also sell SaaS products and we regularly receive user queries on WhatsApp. And it is such a time consuming and a tedious task to reply to all those WhatsApp queries over and over again. So to solve this problem, I have created an AI agent, and now whenever my user is going to send me a message, an automatic reply will be sent towards my user using this AI agent. So if you also want to create this amazing AI agent for your own business, or if you also want to see the proper working of this AI agent, then for that you have to come with me towards my screen.
Welcome to my screen everyone. So let's begin and create this AI assistant who can handle customer support for your own SaaS products. So to do this, we are going to open a new tab and create this AI assistant. But before we create this AI assistant, I'll show you the proper working of this AI assistant. So let's say I'm going to type hey and send this hey. And once we send this hey, the AI assistant will start and reply me. And it is saying, hi there, how can I assist you today? So let's say I'm going to type my query. I'm interested in your project management tool. Can you tell me what it includes and the growth plan? So yes, you can see once I send this message, automatically my AI agent is going to reply me. And as you can see, it is replying me. Further, if I want to know anything else, it is going to answer that same question too. So now let's say I'm going to ask another question. Is there a free trial available? And once I send this message, you're going to see AI assistant is going to reply. It is saying yes, we offer a 14-day free trial. So let's say I'm going to ask about any discounts. So I'm going to type any offers and I'm going to send this message. And once I send this message, you're going to see the AI assistant is going to reply to this too. It is saying currently we have following discounts. You can see the annual subscription and the non-profit and educational institutions discount. So let's say I want to calculate the annual pricing of this growth plan. So I'm going to type calculate the annual pricing for the growth plan. And now it is going to share me the annual pricing for this growth plan too. So yes, you must be wondering how this AI assistant knows so much about the business that it can calculate the annual pricing, it can tell me about the offers, the free trial and much more. So I have added this knowledge base in my AI assistant, and using this knowledge base only, my AI assistant is replying me. You're going to see over here is the free trial. You're going to see the rest of the details like the discounts and all the details are exactly the same which my AI assistant said right over here, or you can see replied with me right over here. I've added these details in this knowledge base, and using this knowledge base only, the AI assistant is replying and solving the user queries, and it is very accurate. So if you also want to create this AI assistant which can reply to your user queries using the same knowledge base for your own business, then for that you have to watch this video till the end. So to do this, you have to follow me, open a new tab and search for the landing page of Pabbly Chatflow by typing pabbly.com/chatflow in your browser. And once we open the landing page of Pabbly Chatflow, we are going to create this amazing AI assistant using Pabbly Chatflow only. But before we move on further, I'll show you something very helpful. This is the Pabbly community where automation users, business owners and marketers connect. Pabbly community is a platform where users share their ideas, workflow tips, doubts and solutions. So if you're stuck at any step, the community is a great resource for guidance. And if you wish to join this community, the link is given in the description box below. Make sure to check it out and join the Pabbly community today. So now let's go back towards the landing page of Pabbly Chatflow and create this AI assistant. For that, we have two options on the landing page of Pabbly Chatflow. One is sign in and the another one is sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you can click on this sign up for free and you're going to get 100 of credits free every month to explore Pabbly Chatflow. But over here, I'm an existing user, so I'm going to click on this button which says sign in, and now it is opening all Pabbly apps, and over you're going to see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. But in today's video, we are going to use Pabbly Chatflow because we want to automate marketing, sales, and customer support over WhatsApp for our own SaaS products. So let's click on this access now right over here to access my Pabbly Chatflow account. And once I click on this access now, it is going to open the dashboard of my Pabbly Chatflow account. And now in order to create an AI assistant, we first have to add a WhatsApp number inside Pabbly Chatflow. So to add the WhatsApp number, you have to go towards this add WhatsApp number button. You're going to get two methods, WhatsApp Connect or Manual Token Connect. A video tutorial dedicated towards both of these methods have been attached in the description box below. You can check it out and add your WhatsApp number. As you can see that I have already added this WhatsApp number, so I'm going to create the AI assistant. For that, I'm going to go towards this left end of the site, and on the left end of the site, you're going to see all the features offered by Pabbly Chatflow. But today, this video is only going to focus on AI assistant features. We're going to go directly towards this AI assistant. If you wish to learn about any another feature in detail, a video tutorial dedicated towards each of this feature has been attached in the description box below. You can check it out. Over, you're going to see the total AI assistants, the active and the inactive one. And now we're going to create an AI assistant from scratch. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on this add AI assistant, name our assistant, and click on this add AI assistant. So I'm going to name the assistant as customer support agent. A window something like this will appear in front of you, using which we're going to create this AI assistant. Alright, so let's move on further. It is asking me for the instruction type. So if you wish, you can give a custom prompt. You can select the instruction type as custom prompt and give the instructions over here according to your business needs. And also we have some pre-built examples to help you, like AI agent, customer support agent, sales agent, and much more. So if you select any pre-built examples, the instructions will be given automatically. And if you wish to edit this instruction, like if you want to add or delete some instructions, you can do that, but the instructions are added automatically if you don't wish to give custom prompt. I'm going to select the instruction type as customer support agent and move on further. It is asking me for the temperature. So over here, the temperature means how creative the AI answers are going to be. So if you move the temperature towards 0, the AI is going to answer more focused, and if you move the temperature towards 1, the AI is going to answer more creatively. So it depends upon you how you keep the temperature. I'm going to keep the temperature as 0.2 because I want more focused answers. For the AI to use, I'm going to select Open AI. I'm going to select the model I wish to use for this AI assistant. You can select any another of your choice. I'm going to keep it as GPT-4o mini. For the API key, it is asking me for the API key. So let's get this API key by going towards the OpenAI API key page. We are going to find the hyperlink in the help text below, and after opening the OpenAI API key page, we have to click on this create new secret key, enter the key name, select the project, and click on this create secret key button. And as you can see that my key has been created, so let's copy this key, click on this done, and paste the key right over here in this API key section. After pasting this key, we have to click on this connect, and as you can see, OpenAI key saved successfully. So let's move on further. The next is this assistant settings. So we have multiple settings, header message, footer message, and much more. So if you wish to add a header or a footer message, you can simply type the message right over here and it will be added. So maximum characters are 60. You can add the header or a footer message according to your own choice. This is not required, so I'm going to switch off and move on further towards this top keywords. So what is this top keywords? So here you have to enter the keywords that the user can type to stop the AI assistant. And how you can add this keyword? You have to simply type the keyword and then press enter to add the keyword. So let's say your user is chatting with AI assistant and they are not getting the solution to their query and they want to speak to a human. So you can add a stop keyword name human like I have added, and what is going to happen is that whenever your user is going to type human, automatically the AI assistant will stop right there, and further the user's chat will be moved towards the intervene section and a manual review will be needed to take back that chat towards the AI. So let's move on further. The next which we have is this retry attempts. So here you can specify the number of fallback retry attempts if the AI assistant fails to respond. The valid range is between 1 to 10. I'm going to keep it as closed only. Let's move on further. The next which we have is this fallback message. So over here you have to enter the message to display when the AI assistant API key is not responding correctly. So over here you can enter a fallback message. So let's say user has some emergency and your WhatsApp AI assistant API key is not responding. So what you can do is you can add your support email address so that the user can contact you on Gmail. So what you can do is you can simply type your support email address and add this in this fallback message so that the user can contact you on Gmail and solve their query. Alright, so yes, with this we have completed this AI instructions. Let's move towards the this knowledge source. So we're going to see it for the knowledge source. We have to upload a file. As I told you that using this knowledge source only the AI is going to answer. So how you can upload this knowledge source? So first what you have to do is you have to enter the knowledge unique to your business in a Google Doc, and then you have to go towards this file download, and you have to download this file in TXT or PDF format. Both are accepted. The TXT and PDF formats are accepted, but I'll suggest you go for TXT because for TXT we don't have any limits, but for PDF we don't have limits for text PDF. But if you go for image PDFs, the limit is up to 10 pages. So I'll suggest you go for TXT format. Otherwise, if you wish, you can definitely upload a PDF file too. It depends upon you. I'm going to upload my file, which is a TXT file. So I'm going to go towards this choose a file, then towards this downloads and upload my file. And as you can see that we have successfully uploaded this knowledge source. You're going to see the upload time, and also you can see this vector ID, which is the proof of this successful uploading. Now let's move on further towards this AI interface. Over here it is asking me for the heading name. It is saying that we can enter the brand name as the heading name. Alright, so this is my brand name, which is CloudSync Solutions. So I'm going to add this heading right over here, and once I add the heading right over here, you're going to see it is going to change here too. So now let's move on further for the subheading. If you wish, you can definitely edit or change this subheading according to your own business type and needs. For the initial message, if you want to keep to initial messages, you can type the initial message and press enter, and your initial message will be added. You can add up to 2 initial messages. I'm going to keep it as same only and move on further. The next which we have is this display powered by Pabbly labels. If you wish, you can definitely enable or disable it right from here. The next which we have is this footer text and footer link. So if you wish to add a disclaimer to your privacy policy or something like that, you can add the text, and same goes for the footer link. The next which we have is this user first message. So you can enter the message that will be sent to WhatsApp as the initial message from the user. I'm going to keep it as hey. You can keep it according to your own choice. Now let's move on further. After this AI interface, we have this styling. So you can style your AI assistant. You can change the theme, the shape, the background color, the pictures, and much more according to your own choice. And once you style this AI assistant will be completed, and then what you have to do is you have to switch on this toggle button to activate this AI assistant and click on this save AI assistant. And with this we have successfully created this AI assistant. So now we have created this AI assistant, but how can we use it? So for that, if you wish, you can definitely go towards this embedded. You're going to get this script. You can add this script on your website, and this AI assistant will be added on your website. The next, if you wish to assign this AI assistant to your contacts, you can go towards this inbox section. Alright, so I'm just going to open this inbox section in a new tab, and as you can see, what you can do is you can definitely assign this AI assistant particularly to a contact. You can go towards the contact, go towards this choose AI assistant and assign this AI assistant. For that, you have to click on this save, and now whenever this contact is going to message, this AI assistant is going to reply to this contact. And if you don't wish to assign this AI assistant manually to all your contacts, what you can do is you can go towards this settings and then towards inbox settings, and what you have to do is you have to scroll and enable this AI auto reply settings. You have to select the contact list and the AI assistant, and then what is going to happen is that whenever any contact from this list is going to message, automatically this AI assistant is going to respond. For that, you have to click on this save. And if you want to create a new contact list, you can go towards this contact section and create that. If you want to learn about contacts in detail, a video tutorial for that has been attached in the description box below. You can check it out and create your own contact list. So with this, we have completed this AI assistant. So now let's test this. I'm going to open my WhatsApp. I'm going to clear the previous conversation and start fresh. I'm going to type hey once again, and I'm going to send this hey. And once I send this hey, you're going to see that automatically AI assistant is going to reply, hello, how can I assist you today? So let's say I'm going to ask something from the knowledge base only. Let's say I'm going to ask this, can I upgrade or downgrade my plan? Let's see, I'm going to simply ask this question, and once I am going to ask this question, the AI assistant is going to reply according to my knowledge base only. Yes, you can see it is replying according to my knowledge base only. So now let's ask for another question, which is how secure is my data? And I'm going to send this message, and once I send this message, you're going to see the same answer which we entered in our knowledge base will be given as the answer from the AI assistant. So I'm going to wait for a few seconds, and as you can see, it is given as the answer which we added right over here in our knowledge base. Let's say I'm going to ask another question: what happens if I cancel my subscription? And once I send this message, automatically answer something like this will be coming, and as you can see, it is saying remain accessible for 30 days after cancellation, and as you can see, this is the same answer. So yes, with this we have successfully created this AI assistant, and it is running perfectly fine in real time too. We have tested it. Alright, so now go try this AI assistant for your own SaaS products, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Chatflow. And while trying, if you have any questions related to the AI assistant, you can directly comment on this video. See you in the next video with many more automation tips, everyone. Thank you for watching.
So not only this, but with the help of Pabbly Chatflow, you can create multiple WhatsApp chatbots tailored to your own specific business needs. And now if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this URL. So now I will suggest you go and try this amazing WhatsApp chatbot for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Chatflow.